I'd like to present Mother Rytasha for those of you who have not heard her before. We have now a lot of radio tapings, interludes that I call them, because Mother Rytasha has, she actually is the founder of the Religion of Love. And we've listened to a lot of her books, talking from her, the spiritual master herself, who has worked on the books. And what we want to do is just tell you, before we go any further, though, you can get all of this on her website, which is religionoflove.net. You'll be able to see the books. You'll be able to see what Mother Rytasha looks like in her crowds and with her disciples, and it's marvelous. And so we're so happy for the internet, for no other purpose but this. But Mother Rytasha, we here in South Florida, we have so many older adults, and life is hard. And also, I thought the book that you did on peace might help people.
It's a great help, because people don't usually know where their emotions, especially the bad emotions or the bad feelings, come from. And nobody likes to feel bad, whether it's lonely or upset or angry. These things are very painful and also very unhealthy for the body. So in the book Peace, if you understand the mechanism, how we work, then you're in control of your life, and you don't ever have to be unhappy. So our emotions do not come from anything outside us. You know, we say to people, you made me angry, you upset me. And then we try to control them. And anybody that's tried to control another person knows it doesn't usually work. But if we understand that it's not what other people do or say, it's what we think about what other people do or say that cause our emotions. And out of our emotions we will act, and then reactions come back to us, and we can create a very miserable life. So it's a matter of not negating, not resisting, because pain comes from the resistance of thoughts and emotions, but just understanding what is the cause of our feelings. So we're talking about, of course, bad feelings. We don't need lessons in good feelings. We're glad to have them. But if we can then just change our thoughts, we will change our emotions. Find one good thought. This is a wonderful exercise. Or just go around saying yes to everything. Yes, all the yeses, all through the day. Yes to a wonderful friend. Yes to a delicious meal. Yes to the air I breathe. Yes to the fact of almost everything. I get very excited about hot water. Things like that. Simple, everyday miracles. The day is full of the miraculous. And especially here in South Florida, it's so gorgeous. It's really like a little paradise. And if we say yes to that, and we understand that our thoughts dictate how we feel, and we can change our thoughts. We're in control of our thoughts. If you can do an experiment, and I can do it with your audience. Now this is fun. Everybody in the audience, and you need to close your eyes. Now think of a lemon. Now in your mind, cut the lemon in half. When it's in half, take that half and take a big bite out of the lemon. Oh, and Anita's face. And many of you will, if you've done this, you will start to salivate. And it's only a thought in your mind. You can open your eyes now. It's only a thought in your mind. This is how powerful thoughts are. But you can control your thoughts. And you just did. You could put your thoughts on the lemon. You could do the whole thing. You can control your thoughts. So if you have a painful thought, just exchange it for a good thought. Nothing is all bad or all good. And that will change your feelings. So you can create peace in your life. Well, you don't have to be unhappy.
Yes. In fact, I think that should be the name of your next book. Yes.
Good idea.
Yes, that's a good name, right? That's really true. You know, when you call,
it works.
Yeah, when you call places, a lot of times it depends on the person who answers the phone, how that conversation is going to go.
Completely.
And that person forgot about yes, it's no.
No, my father, who was a brilliant man, when you'd come into his office and I as a child, he'd look at me and he'd say, whatever you want, the answer is no.
He knew you. No. Oh, that's so bad. But
I'm saying when people come, whatever you want, the answer is yes. You can make the life you want. You're in control.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's a great word. And
yes.
We don't. I haven't asked you. Do you speak other languages? Do you ever have to speak other languages?
I don't give spiritual class in another language because it's such a delicate to find the exact right word. But I do what they call restaurant French. I seem to understand Spanish because we have a wonderful center in Mexico and wonderful disciples in Mexico. And I seem for some strange reason to understand it.
But when people are translating, we already know that translations lose a lot. How does that work for you?
Only the disciples translate for me.
I know, but
and they know the philosophy. Though I must say, when Raja Khan translates in Bangladesh after the program, everybody wants to join. They say, "We will follow you. We want to." And I say to him, "Raja, what are you telling them? Because this is not easy."
What does he say?
He says, no. But I sometimes suspect he's
giving away $1,000 bills. No,
right.
I'm kidding. No, well, because he's so devoted, because he's given up his whole whatever life he had before.
Class, so he's a perfect translator, and he knows all the Eastern languages, and he knows the culture. This is so important. So I may say something, but if it's exactly translated, it will have no meaning. And he knows how to put it in a way that the people will understand it.
You were so lucky that he found you.
Well,
he feels that way, but I'm thinking about
agree.
you because
yes.
all these years, I mean, did you ever think you were going to have someone like Rasha?
I do believe that that this is God's movement, and whatever is needed, God will supply.
But did you ever picture someone like this?
No, but he pictured me. He knew what I would look like, and many disciples had that experience. He also wrote my name down in his copybook when he was a young student.
But his name was it Chela? Is that where did the name come from, Chela? In your book,
Chela means disciple.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was wondering.
And Mother Rytasha means one who can convince others about God.
Say that again?
One who can convince others about God.
Is that what the name meant? I did not know that.
That's what I was told, yes.
Oh, so that's where it comes from.
And Rajak, his name means the storehouse of God.
Isn't that amazing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, he's certainly very important in all of our lives because what he speaks is what, he feels, and he's your constant companion to help you with everything, and so we're very happy about him. We don't often talk enough about him, but I wanted to just make sure everybody knew enough about you. So you are now have another book coming out. You're working on another book called Yes. I'm kidding. And yes. And you're going to now. You have a new place in California. You were telling me about.
We have a beautiful center in California now, in Los Angeles. Absolutely. It's a mansion. It was gifted to us to use as center of religion of love.
And will you be having seminars there?
Yes, we have preaching programs. Though we stopped calling it preaching, we call it sharing.
Sharing.
It's much
like
nicer.
On Facebook, it's called sharing. Did you know that?
No.
Yes, when you want to tell somebody something, Facebook is, do you want to share?
Right. No, I didn't know.
Yeah,
but preaching has a sort of strange connotation.
Are you on Facebook? I don't remember.
Yes, we're on Facebook.
I guess I have liked you. I'm sure I have now.
We just got on it
a few
weeks ago.
Oh, maybe that's why. Oh,
so
definitely.
You can just go Facebook/The Religion of Love. And every Sunday there's new pictures and new sayings. And in fact, right now there's a teaser for the new book, some of the nice things that are going on there. And beautiful pictures of all the work. And we're also Food Relief International is also on Facebook, another Facebook. So from being a techno and now.
That's right, techno, and now what you are. And
yes.
Yeah, tech yes. That's it. See, a tech yes. Oh, we're gonna use that. I'm gonna use that word a lot more. Yes. In fact, when someone asks me something, I'll say yes. However, right? Yes.
That's how long that lasted.
No.
Yes, but.
Yes, but. Well, but because sometimes people want free advertising, and I can say yes, but I can't give it to them, so I have to figure out how I can.
It's like all things in spiritual life. It's a mood.
A mood.
Right.
Yeah. Well.
Saying yes to life.
Yeah, that's true.
Not to become an idiot.
No, yes to life, and that's really important. But just talking about people who answer phones differently, and when you go to see them in places, I so much want to correct them and say, you made me. You're why are you doing this? Because you don't seem to like people, but it's not my responsibility, is it? So I'm not. So
I saw a thing on the television where they have these phone things you can call and speak about sex, and this man is speaking, this woman is talking in this very sort of sexy voice, but they show her and she's got like a cigarette hanging out of her mouth and rollers in her hair, and she's ironing.
Yes. Yes, that's right, and that's
another
a very sad,
illusion.
Very sad state of affairs that person needs to have something like that. Where if that person really thought about the world and what he or she could be doing, that would be creative and helpful.
But it's very funny too.
Yeah, I know. I have seen that, but see, I told you, there you are. You're the sit-down comic again. Keeps popping up here. So you said that people who want to be disciples have to really live a very strict life, because
to be successful in anything takes disciple means discipline, and if you want to be successful, these are for people that actually want to become enlightened, want to go home to God, and you can do that. You can be liberated in life. You don't have to wait till you die. So it's very serious. But I will tell you, spiritual life is very serious, but you have more fun and more joy than any other lifestyle that I've ever seen.
Would you say that it is more stressless than being a disciple? Is it more stressless than living a normal life?
I would say yes, in a certain way, but it's not without its obstacles. It's not without its tests. The Quran says this world is a test and trial to learn that all happiness lies with Allah. So we are tested, and we do have our trials, but we also have a lot of fun.
And before your mother passed on, did she know how you were going to wind up living your life?
Oh, she knew, and she was very against it. On one hand, she'd say to me, "Why are you wearing that bed sheet? And you could have married Prince blah 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 and this one and that one." And then she'd read the book and she'd say, "Oh, this is wonderful. You should never stop doing this." So she was back and forth.
That's terrific. That was, so she knew who you really were, and as much as she didn't want you to have to live a life of maybe.
She knew who I was, and a part of her liked it and respected it, and a part of her didn't appreciate it at all.
Well, she couldn't understand it.
No,
because she lived in such a different world, but yet at least she knew her daughter was special. And
she loved the books. That was
your books, and we've done all these shows. Your books are really the essence.
Books
the
are
essence,
it.
Yes, they are it. So I certainly hope that people will read all the books on the internet, buy the books, donate to you, and thank you so much, Mother Rytasha. And yes, you can Google Mother Rytasha. It's Rytasha. If you don't go onto the web and go into their website. So thank you so much. I really appreciated your taking your time to do this.
I have enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you.